Good morning, students. Welcome back to online classes. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope all of you are fit and fine and enjoyed your Diwali vacation very well. So, get back to your academics with great energy and enthusiasm. We are starting chapter 7, Plants Living and Surviving. In this chapter, we will learn different types of plants according to their habitats, how plants are affected by their surroundings, and how grass family are useful to us. Keep your textbook open. Chapter 7, Plants Living and Surviving, page 58. You know, plants grow on mountain slopes, on ocean beds, in deserts and in river valleys. In fact, each and every place. They grow almost everywhere. But plants differ from each other depending on their surroundings, where they grow. So, according to their surroundings, we will learn different types of plants like terrestrial plants, aquatic plants, floating. In aquatic plants, we will learn floating, fixed, underwater plants and the plants of the grass family, some unusual plants and also the rainforest. So first, terrestrial plants. From the word itself, you will come to know terrestrial means the plants which are living on the land. They are known as the terrestrial plants. Plants which grow on land are called terrestrial plants. Again, define terrestrial plants. Your answer will be plants that grow on land are called terrestrial plants. जो plants लैंड के ऊपर होते हैं उसको टेरेस्ट्रियल प्लांट्स बोलते हैं. अगेन इन दैट द प्लांट्स विच आर ग्रोइंग इन हिली एरियाज, इन प्लेन्स, इन हॉट एंड डैम्प एरियाज, in deserts, in marshy area. Today we will cover this much. Terrestrial plants. In hilly areas, the plants which are growing on hilly areas where it is generally called. Trees are tall and the straight. You know, mountainous region or the hilly region. There is mostly called. So, trees are very tall and the straight. The trees in the hilly are usually cone-shaped, having sloping branches. The shape of these trees make the rainwater and snow to slide off. You know why they are having that sloping branches? So whatever rainwater will fall on them or whatever snow will fall on them, it will easily slide off without damaging the branches and the leaves. These trees have needle-like leaves. Instead of flowers, these trees bear cones. इसको flowers नहीं होते, इसको cone shape होता है. They have small needle-like leaves, due to which these leaves lose very little water in the windy conditions. And this helps trees to survive in winter when all soil water is frozen in the form of ice and not available to their roots. And these needle-like leaves, they are having the thick waxy layer to reduce the loss of water through the transpiration. Again, instead of flowers, these trees bear cones. The pine, fir, cedar, or the deodar are such trees of hilly areas. Spruce tree also found in very cold place. See the same figure, it is given in your textbook. Figure 7.1. Plants differ depending on the surroundings where they grow. Here see, 4 different types of the plants are given. According to their surroundings, this type of the plants they will grow. Next, in plains. In plains, you know, the trees have lots of branches. Figure 7.2. In the plains, see this figure. Lots of branches. These are the trees which are growing on the plains, having lots of branches. Mango and the banyan tree, they grow on plains. They have lots of branches. They can bear the heat but shed their leaves during winter. They fall their leaves during winter. Mango, sesame, pipal, banyan and sal are some such trees. So the trees which are growing on plains are mango, sesame, pipal, banyan and the sal, and they are having lots of branches. Plants which are growing next in hot and the damp area, means in the desert, in the desert region where it is very hot. The plants which are growing in hot and damp area. Trees have lots of leaves, but they do not shed their leaves in winter. The plants which are growing in by mistake I spoke desert. The plants which are growing in hot and the damp areas, they have lots of leaves, but they do not shed their leaves in winter. How in the plains, how the trees they shed their leaves in winter, but the plants which are growing in hot and the damp areas, they do not shed their leaves in winter. They remain evergreen, like the teak and the coconut trees. You might have seen the coconut trees. You are drinking coconut, no? Water. And near the seashore, you might have seen the coconut trees. So they never shed their leaves. They are evergreen trees. Some other plants that grow in such places are pepper, rubber, sugarcane, rice and the cotton. Try to remember all these examples. Plants which grow in hilly areas, plants which grow in plains, plants which grow in hot and damp areas. Examples are coconut, teak, pepper, rubber, sugarcane, rice, cotton, etc. Next, in deserts, most plants grow without leaves, and if present, they are very small in size or in the form of spines or the thorns. Cactus and the palm. I will show you figure 7.3 which is given in your textbook. See page number 59, figure 7.3. Cactus plant, it is given. Cactus and the palm are some such examples of that desert plants. But cactus is the most common plant found in the deserts. Plants growing in deserts have spines instead of leaves. The cactus plants have modified their leaves in the form of spines to reduce the loss of water through transpiration. Since cactus plants lose very little water through transpiration, they can survive in desert on the stored water for a longer period of time. Then, how do these plants make food in the absence of leaves? I told you that they don't have leaves, but the leaves are modified in the form of spines and the thorns. Then how do they carry out the process of photosynthesis? The photosynthesis in cactus plants is carried out by the green stem. The fleshy stem, whatever that green color part you are seeing, actually it is a stem of that cactus. It is a fleshy stem. It is carried out and they carry out photosynthesis. The green leaf-like structures which we see in the cactus plant is actually its stem. Cactus plants store water in the stem. The stem of the cactus plants is covered with thick waxy layer and which prevent the loss of water from it through evaporation. So it also stores food and water. Next, in marshy areas, plants which grow in marshy areas. See figure 15, page number 59 and figure 7.4 in your textbook. The soil is very sticky and the clay in the marshy area. The soil is very sticky and clayey also. The trees that grow here are called mangroves. See, this type of the trees will grow in the marshy areas and they are known as the mangroves. Their roots do not get air as the soil is covered with the water. See the figure in your textbook. Their soil is covered with the water, so they won't get the sufficient air to survive. So the roots grow out of the soil. Soil के बाहर है वो roots आ जाते हैं and water to breathe. So roots grow out of the soil and water to breathe. Such roots are called the breathing roots. Such roots are called the breathing roots. Mangrove mostly grow in marshy areas. So today we had discussed terrestrial plants, plants which are growing in hilly areas, in plains, in hot and damp areas, in deserts and in marshy areas. Again, hilly areas, examples are pine, fir, cedar, deodar. Plains, mango, sesame, pipal, banyan, sal, etc. Hot and damp areas, examples are teak, coconut, pepper, rubber, sugarcane, rice and cotton. In deserts, cactus and palm are the example of the desert plants. Plants which are growing in marshy areas are mangroves. Thank you, students.